Children, how are you? I hope everyone is fine at your home. Rule 1 and Rule 2. What is Rule 1? Rule 1 is if the given two integers having the same sign means you have to add the integers and the sum takes the common sum. In the board I have given the very short form of Rule 1. That is, if the given two integers or three integers, the given integer have the same sign means what you have to do is you have to add the integers. And the sum take the common sign. Suppose in the question they have the plus sign means the sum take the plus sign. Suppose in the question the given integer having the minus sign means the sum take the minus sign. It's clear, children? What is Rule 2? Rule 2 is if the given integer having opposite sign. Suppose one integer is plus and another integer is in minus means at that time what you have to do is you have to subtract. How you have to subtract? You have to subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. And you get one answer. That answer is called as result. And the result get the symbol of the larger number. Do you understand, children? In short form, I written as opposite sign means you have to subtract and the result get the symbol of the larger number. It's clear, children? Let's move to the example. Okay. See then the first one. Evaluate. The first question is minus 32 plus 8. Some of the children have the doubt that whether it is the multiplication sum. If it is the multiplication sum means how would be the question? See here, minus 32 into plus 8. If it is multiplication sum means the question would be like this. But this is not the multiplication sum. It is in the process of addition and subtraction. It's clear, children? If it is multiplication sum means within the two integers they give the multiple symbol here. But here you are seeing the symbol plus. So it is not the multiplication sum. It is come under the addition and the subtraction. It's clear, children? Okay. Minus 32 plus 8. This is the question. What we have to do? We have to evaluate. And don't think about it. This is the addition sum. This is the addition subtraction sum. Don't think like that. You have to, now we are going to evaluate this. Okay. So you have to follow the Rule 1 and Rule 2. Suppose in the questions they given bracket means at first you have to remove the brackets and then you apply Rule 1 or Rule 2. It's clear, children? In the question if they given bracket means first you have to remove the bracket and then you have to apply Rule 1 or Rule 2. In the question no bracket is given. So we are going to apply Rule 1 or Rule 2. First you have to observe the question first. Minus 32 plus 8. The 32 symbol is minus and 8 symbol is plus. So the given integers have the opposite sign. Opposite sign means you have to come to the Rule 2. According to the Rule 2, the given integers are opposite sign means what you have to do? You have to subtract the smaller number from the larger number. So you have to subtract the 8 from 32. Don't think of their symbol. Ignore their symbol. So 32 minus 8. What is your answer? 24. And what about the symbol of the result? The result get the symbol of the larger number. What is the larger number here? 32, 8. Ignore the sign. 32, 8. Which is the bigger number? 32. What is the symbol for 32? Minus. Thus, the result get the symbol minus 24. That is your answer is minus 24. It's clear, children? This sum is addition sum. Okay? We are applying the Rule 2 for this example. It's clear. Let's move to the next example. See this. 5 minus minus 4. They can also give this sum as like this. See, children. Plus 5 minus 4. They can give the question this as like this also. Here what is the difference between these two is here they write the simply 5 as it is, but here they include the symbol plus and also they included the bracket. It's clear, children? So they can give the question with bracket or without bracket. It is not method. You have to analyze which rule you are going to follow. It's only okay. See here we are writing the question again 5 minus of minus 4. If before applying Rule 1 and Rule 2, what I have told, you have to remove the bracket. Now we are going to remove this bracket. So write the 5 as it is 5 minus into minus. While removing the bracket, you have to multiply the symbols first. So in between the numbers we are having the symbol minus. So multiply this minus with minus. So minus into minus you get plus and the number is 4. Thus given question became 5 plus 4. This is the normal addition, children. According to the rule 1, the given integer are same sign means you have to add. So add 5 plus 4 and the answer is 9. The symbol for 9 is, the symbol for 5 is what? Plus. The symbol for 4 is plus. So the answer should be written as plus 9 or simply 9. It's clear, children? Okay. Let us go to the next example. See the example 3. What is given in the question? Minus 5 minus of minus 3. The bracket is given in the question. Before applying rule 1 and rule 2, we have to remove the bracket first. So once again we are writing the question in the solution part. Now we are going to remove this bracket. Minus 5. Before removing the bracket, you have to multiply this symbol in between the numbers with the second number only, as I have known in the previous class, not in the previous number. Now we are going to multiply this minus with this number. So minus into minus plus, we are writing 3 as it is. So the given question became minus 5 plus 3. According to the rule 2, if the given two integer are in opposite signs, what you have to do? You have to subtract the smaller number from the larger one. So subtract the 3 from 5. What do you get? The answer is 2. What is the symbol for 2? You have to use the symbol for the larger number. Which is the larger number here? 3 and 5. Ignore the symbol and find the larger number 5. What is the symbol for 5? Minus. So the result takes the value minus. Thus the answer is minus 2. It's clear, children? See the next one. Here we have the 3 integers. Minus 3 plus minus 2 minus 5. Suppose in the question if they given the bracket means you don't worry about the bracket. You just remove the bracket and then do the sum. Okay? Minus 3 plus minus 2 minus 5. Now the minus 2 only have in the bracket. Now we are going to remove the bracket. Minus 3 plus into minus minus 2 minus 5. It's clear, children? Minus 3 plus into minus minus 2 minus 5. According to the rule 1, if the given integers are in the same sign, means what you have to do? You have to add the integers. Whether it is 2 integer or 3 integer or 30 integer or 300 integers. The given integer have the same sign means you have to just add it. So ignore the sign. What are the number? 3, 2, 5. 3 plus 2 plus 5. What do you get the answer? 10. And the sum takes the common sign. What are the common sign among these numbers? Minus. Thus the answer takes the minus. So therefore, adding minus 3 with minus 2 with minus 5, you get the answer minus 10. It's clear, children? Okay. Let us go to the next example. 12 plus minus 5. 12. Now we are going to remove this bracket of minus 15. Plus into minus. Plus into minus, you get minus 15. 12 minus 15. By rule 2, if the given integer are in opposite sign means you have to subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. So you have to subtract the 12 from 15. 15 minus 12, you get 3. And what is the symbol for this result? You have to use the symbol of larger number. Among the 12 and 15, which is the larger number? 15. What is the symbol for 15? Minus. So you are writing the minus here. Thus the answer is minus 3. It's clear, children? Next is a minus 32 plus 22. According to the rule 2, the given integers are in different symbols. So you have to subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. So you have to subtract the 22 from 32. You get 10. And the symbol for the result is, as I said, the symbol of the larger number. That is, here larger number is 32. Thus the answer gets the symbol minus. Therefore the answer is minus 10. See the next one. 35 plus minus 22. 35 plus minus 22. Now we are going to remove the bracket. Plus into minus minus. 35 minus 22. This is the normal subtraction method. If you subtract the 22 from 35, you get the answer 30. What is the symbol of the larger number here? Here the larger number is 35. The symbol of the 35 is plus. Thus the answer gets the symbol plus. It's clear, children? See some more example, children. See the 8th example. What is given in the question? Minus 63 minus of minus 74. Okay. Again write the question. Now we are going to remove the bracket. Minus 63 minus into minus plus 74. According to the rule 2, if the given two integers are in different sign means you have to subtract the smaller number from the larger number. Now we are going to subtract the 63 from 74. So the result is 11. And the result gets the symbol of the larger number. Among the 63 and the 74, ignore the sign children. Among the 63 and the 74, which is the larger number? 74. What is the symbol for 74? Plus. Thus the sum takes the symbol plus. You may write the 11 as it is, or you can use the plus 11. Both are same children. 11 plus 11. Both are same. So you may write 11 simply, or you can use the symbol plus to write the 11. Okay, it's clear children. See the next one. Minus 3 plus minus 2 minus of minus 5. Here we have the 3 integers. Okay. See here children. Between these two integers you have the addition operation. Between these two integers you have the subtraction operation. Whether it is addition or subtraction, first step is you have to remove the brackets. After that you have to apply rule 1 or rule 2. What is rule 1? Why I am telling again and again rule 1 and rule 2 is this is your basic foundation for your study student. So you must have the clear idea about the addition and subtraction. So you have to practice well these sums. Okay. See here. Plus now you are going to remove the bracket. Minus 3 plus into minus minus 2 minus into minus plus 5. It's clear children? Okay. Observe these integers. Minus 3 minus 2 plus 5. Okay. Now we are going to simplify this. 3 and 2 have the same sign. According to the rule 1, if the given two integers are in the same sign means you have to sum the integers. So sum the integers by ignoring the sign. 3 plus 2. What is the answer? 5. What is the symbol for 5? The common sign, that is minus. Then plus 5. Plus 5 minus 5. That is given to integer having the different sign. So you have to subtract the lower number from the larger number. But they are same number. So 5 minus 5 you get the answer 0. You can also do this sum in another method. How it is? You have to keep the minus 3 as it is. Minus 2 plus 5. Given two integers are in different symbols. So you have to subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. So subtract the 2 from 5. You get what is the answer? 5 minus 2 you get 3. And what is the symbol for 3 plus? Thus you get, by keeping the minus 3 as it is, minus 2 plus 5. The answer is plus 3. Thus minus 3 plus 3 you get the answer same. Okay. Whatever be the method you may follow, you get the same answer only. It's clear children? Okay. Next see the one more example. Minus 10 minus minus 3 minus 7. Now we are going to remove the bracket. Minus 10 minus into minus plus 3 minus 7. It's clear children? You can also do this sum another method. Okay. First see this method. Minus 10 plus 3. According to the rule 2, the given two integers are in different signs. So you have to subtract the smaller number from the larger number. So you have to subtract the 3 from 10. What is your answer? 7. What is the symbol for 7? Larger number symbol. Here what is the larger number? 10. What is the symbol for 10? Minus. Thus you get minus 7. And write the minus 7 as it is. As per the rule 1, given two integers are in same sign means you have to sum the integers. So by ignoring the sign, add the two integers. 7 plus 7 you get the answer 14, and the sum takes the common sign minus. Thus you get the minus 14 as the answer. Now we are going to see the alternate method. How we are going to do this sum? By another method. See, minus 10 minus with minus plus minus 7. Okay, both up to this sum, both are same. After that, you can combine the same symbol integers. That is, you have to write the minus 10 along with minus 7. That is, you are grouping the same symbol symbol integers. That is minus 10. After that, you are writing minus 7. After that, you are placing plus 3. It's clear children? Now, according to the rule 1, if given two integers are of same sign means you have to sum the integers. So add 10 plus 7 you get 17, and the sum takes the common symbol minus. Thus minus 17 plus 3. As per rule 2, the given two integers are in different symbols. So you have to subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. That is 17 minus 3 you get 14, and the result takes the symbol of the larger number. Thus the 14 takes the symbol minus. In both the method you get the answer minus 14. I hope by seeing this example you have a clear idea about the addition of integer and subtraction of integer. Hereafter you don't separate this is addition of integer, this is subtraction of integer. You don't separate the integer. Whatever be the question given, First step is you have to remove the brackets and then you have to apply the rule 1 or rule 2. It's clear. Next we are going to see multiplication of integers. One more thing I have to clarify to you now. Okay, this is multiplication sum 18 into 0. In the multiplication of integers, definitely they give the symbol multiplication. Okay, some of you mistakenly do the multiplication sum as the addition sum, subtraction sum, like that you are doing in your homework. Okay, whether if the multiplication symbol is come in the question means you have to do the multiplication operation only, not addition or subtraction. Suppose without using the multiplication symbol, they can use the question like this. How they give it is plus 3 into minus 2. Between the bracket, you don't give any symbol means you have to understood there is the operation is multiplication. In your higher class only they give the question like this. Okay, so don't worry about it. Okay, see this first sum. This is your homework sum. But many of you written 18 into 0 as 18. How it possible, children? If you multiply any number with 0, you get the answer 0 only. Okay, 10,000 into 0, 0. 1 crore into 0, 0. 1 lakh into 0, 0 only. If you multiply any number with 0, you get the answer 0 only. But many of you add the 18 with 0 and write the answer as 18. So it is not right answer. So you have to write the answer as 0. Okay, it's clear, children. So you have to keep this right. Okay, any number multiply with 0. What is the answer? 0. It's clear. Okay, let us see some more example for multiplication also. Okay, see this one. 12 into 1 into minus 2. 12 into 1 into minus 2. Now we are going to multiply this number. Okay, now you ignore this symbol minus. Okay, you have to think this as a normal multiplication sum. 12 into 1 into 2. How do you do this in the normal way? 12 into 1, 12. 12 into 2, 24. That's not the answer. Here only we are extra, only we are adding the symbol minus only. There is no need to confusion, children. In the multiplication process, first step is you have to multiply the symbol and then you have to multiply the value. This is normal multiplication only. The only thing you are doing here is first multiplying the value, before that you are multiplying the symbol. Plus into plus, plus. Minus into minus, plus. Plus into minus, minus. Minus into plus, minus. That is, if the symbols are different means negative. If the symbols are same means positive. It's clear, children? Plus into plus, plus. Minus into minus, plus. Suppose plus into minus or minus into plus, you get the answer minus only. That is, if the symbols are different, the answer is minus. If the symbols are same, the answer should have the plus symbol. It's clear, children? Okay, let us see the example. 12 into 1 into minus 2. 12 into 1, 12 into minus 2. Now we are going to multiply the symbol first. What is the symbol for 12? If the number is written simply means you have to remember that before the number you have the symbol plus. So now we are going to multiply the symbol plus into minus. Plus into minus, minus. 12 2s are 24. Therefore the answer is 12, minus 22. It's clear, children? See the next one. 2 into minus 3 into minus 2. Before doing every multiplication sum, first you forget the symbol first. Okay? 2 into 3, 6. 6 into 2, 12. The answer is 12. The only thing in the multiplication is you have to multiply the symbols. You must be clear in the multiplication of symbol. But the multiplication of symbol nothing but you have to remember this only. Plus into plus plus, minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus, minus into plus minus. It's clear, children? See here. 2 into minus 3 into minus 2. First, we are taking these two numbers. Okay. What is the symbol of 2? Plus. Plus into minus, minus. 2 3s are 6 into minus 2. Next, we are going to multiply these two numbers. Minus into minus. Minus into minus plus 6 2s are 12. It's clear, children? Okay. See, this is your homework sum also. In this sum also, many of you are adding all these one and put the answer. How can you add in the multiplication process? This is see here children, between the bracket, what is the symbol given? Multiplication given. So you have to multiply these values. Okay, don't add the sums, add the numbers. In the here see, between the integers, what are the symbol here? Minus, minus. Here also you have the plus, minus, minus. These are addition and subtraction sum. These are multiplication sum. You must have the clear idea between the multiplication of integers and the addition and subtraction of integers. Before answering the questions, you must have the clear idea about the questions and then you have to answer the question. It's clear children? Okay. See how you are going to do this sum. You can easily answer this sum in one step. Okay. Now see. 1 into 1 into 1 into 1. If you multiply the 1 with any numbers, what you get the answer? 1. So multiplying this 4 1, you get the answer 1 only. Okay. Minus into minus, plus. Plus into minus, minus. Minus into minus, plus. Plus into minus, minus. So multiplying these 5 ones, you get 1 only. What is the symbol we got? Minus. So here we get plus. Plus into minus, minus. So the 1 into 1, 1. Therefore the answer is minus 1. See here. But you are not still have the proper understanding of this concept. That's why we are doing this step by step method. Okay. See here. 1 into 1 into 1. That is, you are multiplying the 4. We are multiplying the 1 4 times. 1 into 1 into 1 into 1, you get 1. Okay. By taking this minus 1 into minus 1, you get minus into minus plus 1 into 1, 1. Taking this one, minus into minus plus 1 into 1, 1 plus the last minus 1. It's clear children? Now these 4, 1 are in the operation of multiplication, not addition, not subtraction. It's clear children? Now we are going to multiply these 4, 1. If you multiply the 1, you get the answer 1 only. The matter here is, what is the symbol of the 1? This is the matter. Okay. Now 1 into plus 1, you get plus 1 only. Plus into minus, minus. 1 into 1, 1. Again, plus into minus, minus. 1 into 1, 1. Thus, if you get the answer, minus 1. I hope you understand the multiplication of integer. It's clear children? So far children, we have seen addition of integers, subtraction of integer, also multiplication of integers. Next we are going to see division of integers. How we are dividing the integers. Okay, let us see. For division of integers, we have two rules. Okay, rule 1. What is rule 1 is, for any two positive integers a and b, a divided by minus b. It means the denominator contains the symbol negative and the numerator is positive. It is equal to this negative number, this negative symbol goes to the numerator. That is minus a by b, which is equal to, now we are taking the symbol minus normally outside, you get a by b. You can easily observe this rule 1 by seeing the example. Okay, don't confuse with this rule. Okay, see the example. 10 divided by minus 2. This is your usual addition. Forget this symbol. If you divide the 10 by 2, what is your answer? 5. But here extra you are having the symbol minus only. How we are going to divide 10 by minus 2? Let us see. Now you have to take the minus to the numerator. Before that, what is the symbol for 10 is plus. Plus divided by minus is minus. Later we see in the note. Okay. Thus this minus goes to the numerator. That is 10 divided by minus 2, which is equal to this denominator. The symbol of the denominator 2 is minus. That minus goes to the numerator. Minus 10 by 2, which is equal to, now we are taking commonly outside minus. Thus you get 10 divided by. Now you can cancel 1 2 is 2. 5 2s are 10. Thus the answer is 5 and they get the symbol minus 5. By doing the sum in your classroom, we are not following these steps children. Because for your understanding only, we are adding this step. Straightly you are doing in your classroom, you just type it one time and write the 5 and straightly you are writing the answer. After this step, you go to this step only, not these two steps. Okay, it's clear children? Here you have a plus 5, plus 10, plus 10 divided by minus 2 plus divided by minus, the answer is minus 10 divided by 2 is 5, the answer is minus 5. It's clear children? Okay. Next rule 2. If a and b are any two positive integer and b not equal to 0, why they are taking b not equal to 0 is, in the denominator should not be 0. The denominator should not be 0. If the denominator is became 0 means the number became undefined. Okay, that's why we are taking the condition b not equal to 0. It's clear. Now we are going to divide a negative number by a negative number. That is minus a by minus b. What happened? The both minus get cancelled. It gets a by b. That is minus and minus. Okay, minus divided by minus became plus. So we get the answer as it is a by b. Okay, thus you have to divide the a by b and write the answer. Let us see the example. Minus 10 divided by minus 2. You know, if you divide the 10 by 2, you get the answer 5 only. Then what is the symbol of the 5 is, by minus divided by minus, you have to, by doing the class work, you will stretch out the minus. Okay, you are cancelling the denominator of the symbol the denominator by its symbol in the numerator. That is, you are cancelling the symbol minus and minus. Minus cancelling the minus. You get 10 by 2. If you get the 10 by 2, you get the answer 5. Thus the answer is plus 5. That is, if you divide the negative number by a positive number or positive number by a negative number, the answer is negative. If you divide the negative number by the negative number, you get the answer is positive. In your usual division, we divide the positive number by a positive number, we get the positive number. As in the multiplication, plus into plus plus, minus into minus plus. Similarly, plus by plus plus, minus by minus plus. It will change the symbol. That is plus by minus minus, minus by plus minus. Let us see these rules by note. Okay, see this note children. That is plus by plus. Suppose you are doing the sum, in the numerator you are having the plus, in the denominator you are having the plus, means the answer have the plus sign only. See this example, plus 6 divided by plus 2. This is the normal division sum. Divide the 6 by 2. So cancel it. This is 1 time. 3 by 1 2 is 2. 3 2s are 6. So you get the answer plus 3. It's clear children. You may also write the 3 as it is only without using the symbol. See the next one. Minus sign by minus sign. You get the answer plus sign. Okay, suppose see this example, minus 6 by minus 2. As I said, you have to strike out the minus minus. What you get 6 by 2. Cancelling it 1 2 is 2 3 times. So the answer is 3 by 1, which is equal to 3. It's clear children. Okay, see the next one. Plus sign divided by minus 1. That is the numerator having the plus symbol and the denominator having the minus symbol. Means the answer should have the minus sign. Similarly, if the numerator having the minus sign, the denominator have the plus sign, means the answer should have the minus sign. Okay, it's clear children. See the example, plus 9 divided by minus 3, which is equal to, you don't bring the minus to the numerator now. Okay, later you bring it. 9 by minus 3. Now you are going to divide the 9 by 3. 1 3 is 3, 3 3s are 9, which is equal to 3 by minus 1. Now we are bringing this minus to the numerator, that is minus 3 by 1. The denominator contains 1, means you no need to write the denominator as you know. Thus we get the answer minus 3. It's clear children. See the next one. Minus 9 divided by plus 3. Now we are going to cancel the minus 9 by 3. 1 3 is 3. 3 3s are 9, that is minus 3 by plus 1. So in the denominator we have the 1, means we have to leave it. Thus we get the answer minus 3. So far children, we have seen all the fundamental operation of integers, that is addition of integers, subtraction of integers, multiplication of integers, division of integers. I hope you have understand all these concepts. Thank you children. My dear children, by this activity you are going to learn integers, addition and subtraction. Okay, by this activity you can easily have the clear understanding about the concept of addition and subtraction of integers. Okay, for this we are going to use some negative ones and positive ones for our activity. How we are going to use this minus 1 and plus 1? See here. For example, you take the positive integer plus 4. For that you have to use the plus 1 4 times. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you add these 3 4 ones, you get the plus 4. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, you get plus 4. Similarly, for minus 5, you have to use the minus 1 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you understand children? For plus 4, you have to use the plus ones. For minus 5 we are using the minus 1. So for positive numbers you have to use the positive ones. For negative number you have to use the negative ones. Okay. Let us see the first sum. See here, minus 5 plus 9. We have to evaluate these two integers. One is negative integer and another one is positive integer. For minus 5, we have taking the 5 minus 1. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you add these 5 minus 1, you get minus 5. And for plus 9, we are taking 9 plus 1. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thus we have arranged the negative ones and the positive ones. Now we are going to evaluate this. Okay. See here children, minus 1 plus 1. So if you subtract the 1 from 1, what is your answer? Yes, 0. Similarly, minus 1 plus 1. What is your answer? 0. See here, minus 1 plus 1. What is your answer? 0. Minus 1 plus 1. 0. Minus 1 plus 1. 0. So these values are getting 0. So we have remaining how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. So minus 5 plus 9. So what is the answer? Minus 5 plus 9. What is the answer? You have to add this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. So what is the symbol? Plus. So our answer is plus 4. Do you understand children? Next see the second sum. Minus 11 plus 6. Again we have the two integers. One is negative and another one is positive integer. Now we are going to find the value of these two integers. Okay. For minus 11 we have to take the minus 1. How many times? 11 cards we have to take. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if you add these 11 minus 1, you get the number minus 11. Similarly, for plus 6, you have to take the plus 1 for 6 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for plus 6, we have taken the 6 plus 1s. Okay, now we are going to evaluate this. Okay, see here, minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1, minus 1 plus 1, minus 1 plus 1. If you pair this, what is the answer? Minus 1 plus 1, which is equal to 0. Minus 1 plus 1, 0. Minus 1 plus 1, 0. Similarly, we can get the 0 for every pair. So, what is the remaining cards? Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. So, totally we have how many minus 1? See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, by evaluating the minus 11 plus 6, we get the answer 5 negative ones. So, if you add all these minus 1, you get the answer minus 5. So, what is the answer? Minus 11 plus 6 is equal to minus 5. As per the rule 2, what we say? If the two integers are in different symbol, means we have to subtract the smaller number from the larger number and result get the larger number sign. So as per the rule 2 also we get the same answer minus 5 only. It's clear children? See the third sum children. Minus 5 minus 3 plus 4. Here we have three integers. Among the three integers, two of them are negative integers and one is positive integer. Now we are going to evaluate this by using the minus 1 and plus 1s. Okay, see here. For the number minus 5, we have taken 5 minus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the number minus 3, we have taken 3 minus 1. 1, 2, 3. For the number plus 4, we have taken 4 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are going to evaluate this. Okay. How we are going to find the answer? By combining the minus 1 and plus 1. See here. Minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1. So what is the answer for this? Minus 1 plus 1 equal to 0. Minus 1 plus 1 equal to 0. This is also 0. This is also 0. So remove this minus 1 and plus 1. So remaining how many cards we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 1. If you add these 4 minus 1, you get the answer minus 4. Thus our answer is
minus 5 minus 3 plus 4 which is equal to minus 4. See here, minus 5 minus 3, they are in same sign. So if you add this, you get the answer minus 8. So minus 8 plus 4. If you subtract the 4 from 8, you get the answer 4, and the symbol for large number is minus. So our answer is minus 4. Thus we have evaluated the answer minus 5 minus 3 plus 4 equal to minus 4. Also for minus 11 plus 6 equal to minus 5, and also for minus 5 plus 9 equal to plus 4. I hope you have understand the how to add the integers by using the minus 1 and plus 1 clearly. Okay, thank you children.